stop communicating, and they were still communicating.
But hold on a second, Maggie, because I do think it sounds like the president was right. If Paul Manafort has a residence in Trump Tower, and Paul Manafort was being surveilled and wiretapped, Trump Tower was wiretapped.
No, it was not. I'm sorry. I mean,
how do you know?
Well, I don't know, but I know that what we know so far does not indicate that Trump Tower, my lines, as he put it, were, unless you are saying that he owns every single thing in Trump Tower.
Yeah, that is what he's saying.
But okay, but that's not, people who own their condos or co-ops or whatever those residences are in that building are not by default being used to get to the president, number one. Number two, he used that tweet to suggest that the surveillance was political, and I think his word was a witch hunt. And to Jeffrey's point, this was a FISA court warrant.
Yeah, but I mean, just to go back, hold on one second, just to go back to the original tweet, okay, March 4th at 6:35 a.m. Obviously, President Trump heard something, maybe from officials.
No, but Alisyn, this is actually a really important point. There's two questions here. One is whether he read this in Breitbart, which had a piece that was being pushed around, somebody had put on his desk, or whether he knew from something internal within his own government that this had happened. Well, that raises its own questions. You can answer that.
Right. We don't know the answer, but still, let me just go back.
But if he was told that, that raises other questions too about propriety of information.
All true. However, here's the tweet. Terrible, exclamation point. Just found out that Obama had my wires tapped in Trump Tower just before the victory. Nothing found. This is McCarthy.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why is whether he was right in some form on that tweet more important than what the information is showing?
Because everyone poo-pooed that. This was so out of left field that everyone thought, where is this coming from?
This says my wires were tapped.
Trump Tower.
Everyone in Trump Tower is his. Does my mortgage company, the mortgage company that owns my house, if my phones are tapped?
There's public space in Trump Tower that does not actually belong to Donald Trump. I just don't think that you can say that this was on a curve.
To add another point to this, most wiretaps at this point are of cell phones. I don't know whether Manafort's hardline or his cell phone, but very likely it was his cell phone. Most people operate on their cell phones these days. So his cell phone goes with him. It's not Trump Tower at all.
I hear you. I'm just saying that when this first came out, everybody said, whoa, this is out of left field. The president sounds crazy. But now suddenly it sounds like there's more credence to it.
No, I don't.